Hey, what's up guys? Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen. Great to see you as always. I was in my kitchen earlier, made a beeline for the fridge just to see what was in there. I had no real agenda. I wasn't hungry, wasn't looking for anything in particular. And I'm just like looking around. Do you guys do this? For like no reason, just like walk into the kitchen and open your fridge and just like look around and like something is gonna magically appear that wasn't there an hour earlier? I know you guys do, so don't say that you don't, okay? So I'm in the fridge and I'm like, all right, well, you know what, I'm here. Let me just start rearranging stuff. Let me see what's good, let me see what's bad, because a lot of times my refrigerator can be an absolute train wreck. Sure enough, I'm like moving stuff around, I'm pulling open drawers, I open the bottom drawer, and there's a bag of kale sitting there. First of all, don't ever store kale in a bag. Terrible thing for it, it's gonna go bad that much faster. And it's all wilted and gross, and I was like, great, what am I gonna do with it now? And you know what? I could put it in a smoothie, but I make kale smoothies all the time. And how much kale smoothie can one person possibly consume? And it's really not good to consume a lot of kale to begin with anyway. So I'm still looking, I'm like, all right, cool, I found potatoes, I found some onions, I found some garlic. I was like, I found some stock, some vegetable stock. I was like, bam, we're making soup out of this. I'm looking, found some fresh herbs. We're gonna make an awesome kale potato soup. And then I found bacon. Yes, bacon is going into this soup as well. Creamy kale and potato soup with bacon and some fresh herbs. It's gonna be awesome. And what's great about this is that you probably have most of these ingredients in your refrigerator and pantry as we speak. So you're not gonna have to spend really any additional money. Super easy, it's gonna take about 30 minutes. Let me show you how to do it, guys. All right, guys, in a large sauce pot, I put a very small amount of vegetable oil, about 1 ounce, to which I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of butter. We're gonna melt that in. To this, I told you I found that awesome bacon, a couple slices, about 5 slices that I've diced up nice and good. Gonna add that, and we're gonna cook this for about 3 to 4 minutes until the bacon's nice and brown. Got some awesome golden color coming on here. I'm gonna add 1 large onion diced. One leek that I've sliced. We're gonna cook this for about 4 to 5 minutes so the onions take on a nice translucency. After about 4 minutes, beautiful translucency, I'm gonna add 2 ounces of chopped garlic. We're gonna cook this for an additional 2 minutes. I'm now gonna add 10 cups of vegetable stock, low sodium vegetable stock. Make sure you check because some of these sodium counts are like through the roof. This one was like 260 milligrams, but the other brand was like 700 and something. I was like, what? Yeah, no, not cool. I'm also gonna add some fresh lemon juice. Cool, now that we've come to a rolling boil, I'm gonna add 3 medium potatoes that I've peeled. Very careful. And I'm gonna add the kale that was starting to go on me. I've taken all the stems out of this. You can reserve them, you can juice them or put them in a bullet or do whatever you like. So I'm just gonna add all of this right now. Reserve a little bit because we're gonna make a cool garnish. I'll just reserve about that much. And stir it in. Reduce your heat to a simmer. Season copiously with salt and pepper to your liking. And we're gonna simmer this for about 25 to 30 minutes. See you guys in a little bit. To make a cool garnish for your soup, I told you to reserve some extra kale leaves. I'm gonna put them in a bowl. And I'm gonna toss it with just a little bit of olive oil. Only a tiny, tiny little amount. A little salt. And I'm gonna coat it nice and well. And I'm gonna be cooking this in my toaster oven because I don't feel like dealing with my oven. And I think it's kind of quicker in the toaster oven. So if you have one, by all means use that. Transfer it to a lined toaster oven baking sheet. Make sure they're separated and not on top of each other. And we're gonna bake this at 400 degrees for exactly 5 minutes, no longer. So I took the kale out of the oven, I allowed it to cool. And basically this is gonna be your product. It's gonna be nice and crispy. And it's gonna make a really awesome garnish for the soup. Next up, guys, using my hand wand, I'm gonna puree this soup entirely until it's smooth. Okay, I've pureed this totally smooth. At this point, I'm gonna add 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna add some fresh oregano leaves. This is 1 bunch. Puree those last 2 ingredients until fully combined. All right, guys, let's plate it up. This looks great. It's thickened up because of the potatoes, as you can see, but not too thick. That's not what I was going for. I don't want it to be like really crazy starchy. So it does have a nice thickness to it. It'll coat the back of your spoon. Let's give it a nice little garnish. A couple croutons. Some of those cool kale chips that I had you make earlier, right in the middle. I love making this as a garnish. It's a lot of fun and it's really easy to do. Just creates like a really cool presentation. And just a little more fresh oregano in the corner. Dollop of sour cream. And yeah, good to go. Enjoy, guys. So you don't have kale, you say. Well, you know what? Use spinach, use broccoli, cauliflower, celery, carrots, whatever you have at your disposal. It doesn't matter. This is a puree. Be creative. It's going to work. My dad was notorious for this. He would come up with these really crazy concoctions. I would taste it, he'd be like, wow, that's amazing. What'd you put in it? And he'd be like, I don't know. But like, what do you mean you don't know? And then I'd hear like mom chiming in the background, everything but the kitchen sink. And it was true. He would just like throw in whatever he could, but it always came out really amazing. If you have any cool, fun recipes that you put together on the fly, I would love to hear about it. Please leave a comment below. If you have any questions about today's episode or any episode, please leave a comment and I'll definitely get back to you. If you enjoyed today's episode, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like, share this with your friends and family on social media. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe now for more great weekly video recipes. Enjoyed spending time with you guys today. Till next time, Danny from Danny Mac's Kitchen.